I'm Gab Goldsworthy and I'm a 5th generation beekeeper.
I'm Korie Marlow and I am a 3rd generation beekeeper from Canada.
We have like 50 different varieties of honey.
Yeah.
And our bees can be in a forest and there might be like 5 different plant varieties, but only one is flowering at the one time, and so we can differentiate what our bees, the honey source is that they're bringing in, which is pretty cool.
I was amazed by all the different kinds.
Yeah.
It's very different than Canada.
Have you tried any yet?
I've tried like 5 because there's so many.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest differences I noticed is that you have snow for 6 months of the year.
Our season only runs for about 4 months, 5 months. We only get honey for about 2, depending on what the weather has been like for the summer. But over the winter we wrap them, so it's kind of like insulation. And then we put a pillow on top of the hives and tie it up. And they just kind of hibernate for the winter until we open them back up in the spring and it starts to get warmer. So our season is a lot shorter than it is here for sure.
Yeah, so I guess our hives like shut down for the winter as well, but we leave them out in a nice spot in the bush where they, if there's a good day, they'll go out and fly. So yeah. You have bears in Canada. Do they ever get the hives?
Yeah, they like the larva. Not so much the honey, but the larva. So they can be very destructive to the hives.
Yeah, so part of the beekeeping industry in Australia, after winter, heading into spring, a lot of our work starts off the season with pollination. So we go to almonds, apples, kiwi fruits, and a few other little places. Do you guys do pollination?
Yeah, so my grandparents' company is called Sweetheart Pollinators. Their biggest focus is pollination. So they are paid to bring their bees to crops and of many different kinds for 2 to 4 weeks. Yeah, so farmers pay to have bees on their land and pollinate because they make the crop much better than if there was no bees. So yeah. My grandpa's also a pilot, so he likes to go out and fly over crops and stuff and see where he can put bees. So where you guys might drive or hear by word of mouth or something, my grandpa is able to fly over and see, oh, I could put bees there.
Oh, I think Dad would be very jealous of that. He's often said it would be very convenient to have a helicopter license. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure if a plane would suit the Australian bush, but helicopter definitely could.
Yeah, they could get in touch.
Yeah. Spending time with Dad at the bees, just him and I in the bush, and just really him passing down the knowledge of beekeeping. It's just a really nice way to connect with him and the environment, and I just find the little creatures pretty fascinating.
Yeah, they are very cool little things.
Yes. Because there's this anecdote that like older beekeepers are more like the hives don't get as angry and stuff, and so I thought I wanted to test this out, and we measured the like sound decibels of the hive and the number of stings, and we did that twice with an experienced beekeeper and then with someone who had just entered the industry in the last year or 2, and there was a significant difference with how the hive responded to the presence of a different handler. And so I think that something that women have innately within them is just that sense of calm and not rushing and taking it gently. And so I think that's a real asset to women and female beekeepers.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.